be sexy, may not be that cool, but I gotta tell you what, you have to have it nowadays. You have to have a shredder. This is from Embassy. Embassy makes, I think it's something like 1 in 4 shredders out in the marketplace today. That's how big their market is, how well they do this. But they do it well because what they enable us to do is put multiple sheets through, 10 sheets at a time. So I don't have to do it one at a time. 10 sheets, just pop it in there. Take the whole envelope, don't even open it, put it through. It'll do your little paper, your staples. It'll do your credit cards. And we're gonna include for you some software. And the value of the software, $119 worth of software and services included with this, and it's safety software. This is important. We'll go through that in just a minute. What I wanna do is show you the colors. I love the size of this. It's kind of a little bit more of a compact design, but it's on wheels, so you can take it anywhere. It has a drawer, so see, you can just open it up and empty it out easily. We're also going to include for you a lubricant sheet, because you'll need those to keep it nice and fluid, and a bag liner. So you could just take the bag out, empty it, you're good to go. Holiday priced at $99.95. This is the most affordable shredder that we have. 5 flex payments, free shipping and handling. Is this new?
That's the Paisley, it's new.
Oh my gosh, this Paisley is absolutely incredible. I've never seen a shredder that is like it's like a little party all in itself. So we have the Paisley, we have the purple right down here. The red is that bright, rich, really kind of race car red. This is our Bordeaux, a little bit more subtle. If you want the Bordeaux, I have the final 3 dozen in the Bordeaux. We have it in the silver. If you want something really classic, there it is in that blue. Niagara blue, and then we also have it in your classic black as well.
Exactly.
When we talk about shredding, and when I get on my little soapbox about it, it's because the FTC says that we need to be shredding. This isn't just something we're standing up here beating a drum about. FTC says there are many steps consumers can take to minimize their risk of being an identity theft victim. For example, consumers should closely guard their social security number, shred charge receipts, copies of credit applications, and other sensitive documents. Bill, when it comes to shredders, this used to be something I think a few years ago we thought, well, it might be nice to have one. Nowadays, it is simply a must-have for identity protection. Frankly, one of the things I love it for, it gets rid of all my clutter.
Right, we get all that stuff in the mail, we have it in filing boxes, we want to get rid of it. It's that perfect little footprint in terms of the smaller home office, but it has the power that you might want for your small business, which is great. You have a large peekaboo window, so you see when it gets filled up. You don't have to, take the lid off anymore. So it's also a nice pull-out drawer, which is a large enough waste bin. But what you're going to notice is something different. This is called Microcut. When we think of shredding, we think of that, that strip shred from the 70s, but look at how much smaller and finer that shred is, and that's what we want. We've had to evolve from this because identity thieves have figured it out. And let me just tell you the statistic. 1 in 7 of us fall victims to identity theft. When we launched the Embassy brand here, it used to be 1 in 10, but now it's 1 in 7. And look what happens. It goes in 8 by 10. It goes in with social security information. It goes in with medical records and tax documents. But what do you get on the other side? It's unidentifiable micro-cut shreds, which is what we really want. Whether it's plastic, those credit cards, those shopping rewards cards, not a problem. I mean, I just grabbed a stack of papers and they have paper clips. This is what Alice hates the most, is staples. And the thing is, look what happens. It's still gonna be able to go through the metal, go through the staples, and give us that fine, small, micro-cut footprint. And Alice said too, it is about getting rid of the clutter, but it's about being smart about it. When I tell you 1 in 7 of us fall victims to identity theft, there are 7 people in the studio, and you don't want it to happen to you. And the cool thing about this one too from Embassy, we have other Embassy shredders. They're a little bigger, they're more expensive. This is that perfect price point to get it home, try it, see how powerful it is. And you said it too, where, back in the day we used to think, oh, there's a shredder at the office, or I don't need one. Every home office has pertinent private information. Just like the Federal Trade Commission said, you know, we need to shred it because I have medical records, or I have personal finance statements, and I have prescription information.
Yeah.
Sure, we hold on to it for a little
medical
while.
information, you need to get rid of all of that. You need to even shred things like hotel keys.
Yep.
You know, I didn't know they imprinted information on that.
And school information.
Boarding passes from your airline. Okay, all of that needs to be shredded. So it's simple, it's easy, but this is the price point that makes it not only easy, but affordable. We're doing 5 flex payments. If you're not familiar with that, if you're brand new shopping with us, welcome. I'm Alice and this is Bill. And this is the shredder that you are gonna want to use because flex payment means you can get this home for less than $20, and we're even gonna ship it to your front door absolutely free. You get it in fun colors. It really will become a part of your home decor, but it's gonna become a part of your every single day routine because it feels so good to get rid of the clutter. It feels so good to know that you're doing something to empower yourself, to protect yourself. Because you put that stuff out in the garbage, let me tell you, there are people that are paid to go through that stuff. They will find it, they will use it, and boy, will you be just totally, can I say screwed on you?
Yeah, well that's...
Pretty much, I guess I did, but that's exactly what happens. You will have so many problems from it. It just can last forever and ever and ever, and it's expensive. This is one of those great ways for you to be able to deal with it. There are a lot of different shredders on the market, and you know I tried them all, okay? I did,
Well, you said it before. You used to think they were disposable. Like you'd get one for tax season to help clean stuff up and get rid of those documents.
Well, you know, the first one I got, it wouldn't do staples. Everything you open, everything I opened had a staple in it. I'd have to take the staple out. I'd have to do 1 page at a time. It took so much time and trouble. No more. I don't even open the stuff. Just put it right through.
When it can go through 10 sheets, you don't have to open the junk mail. And you say everything you open, it has staples, but it has private information, it has your credit information, and that's just it. We want something powerful. If you have something that's dated, I just gotta tell you, here's strip shred. The shredding technology has been around since the 70s. You can see someone's information.
They made a movie about that, didn't they?
They did, and I'm gonna actually show you a perfect example of that. What they did is they were able to piece it together. And the thing is, why do they do that? They do need information. There's a legal case going on right now where they went to the lawyer's office and they grabbed all the shred and they're piecing it together. So a lot of us went to Microcut or Crosscut. This is Crosscut, which is a little smaller. But the thing is, for this price, you might as well just get better because even Crosscut can be pieced back together. Because this is what you're getting tonight. It's Microcut. You see how small and fine this is? I mean, it's smaller than the tip of my finger at the end of the day, and that's what you want. You want to make it difficult for them to piece together. You want to make it protect yourself.
That's not difficult, that's impossible.
And that's what you want.
Ain't nobody putting that together.
And the other thing I got to remind you is not only are you getting that smallest and finest in the shred, we are giving you software. So a way to back up your hard drive, defend your hard drive, clean up your hard drive. And this one I love too. It's a way to manage your identity on social media.
That's
awesome. How timely is that? Have you logged into social media and they're like, we need more information. Give us your phone number. Give us your zip code.
Yeah, and all the problems they've been having with that lately.
Yep.
This alone is worth almost $120 just for the extras we're including. Name a store that's gonna give you $120 in extras and give you Paisley in your shredder. I've got to tell you, you know what? It doesn't hurt that it looks good in your office or adds, you know, a little bit to your home decor. But it's the way that this one works, Bill, because like I said, the things I had problems with, the fact it wouldn't do the staples, the fact that I had to lift the top off to empty it, it made the biggest mess. It was heavy. Those little teeth are quite sharp. Now you just open the drawer, you empty it out, you're good to go.
And that's just it. So we removed the bin so you can see what Microcut looks like, but this is how I use mine at home. I leave the drawer open just like that, and so now, like, your daughter's in a small little dorm room, right? Now this becomes my waste bin. So if I have wrappers and big papers, I can just throw them in here. But then when I want to shred, I can shut that, and now I have a shredder with Microcut. But just like with your daughter, every office should have one because, you know, we get stuff off the printer, we get it in the mail, and then, yes, we do cut corners. We're like, you know what, it's not going to happen to me, but 1 in 7 of us, and they say it's 1 million more women a year, and the students and the seniors are the most susceptible.
And kids.
Yep.
Like my daughter, you know, now is getting credit cards, and she's getting all those applications and everything. You have to shred those because some of those things, people can fill them out. They will fill them out, and they will get your identity. It's just not worth it when you can get this home less than $20. And I know, like I said at the beginning of this presentation, it's not sexy. Although the Paisley might qualify as like a little bit, it's definitely fun. But the thing is, this isn't one of those things where you go, oh, new shoes, I'm gonna top or something like that. This is just something that you need, but it's funny how much you like having it. I think that's the most surprising part to me, is that once I got it at home and started using it, I feel every time I shred things and I kind of get rid of that clutter, it's kind of like, I almost feel like I lost weight, although I haven't, so please let's not go there.
It's instant gratification, because we do have stacks on the kitchen island, on the kitchen counter, in the home office. Like this credit card offer, I'm not even gonna open it up, I don't need it, but I want you to notice what happens. It can go through all of it, the return address envelope, the advertisement, and the thing is, look at this. Where is it? Where is that social security number? Where is that medical record? Where is your identity?
Where's Waldo? Because you can't find him.
And look at this one piece of paper. I cut a corner and this one piece of paper takes up so much space. But more importantly, we put this all at the curb, and what would you rather have out there? This? Or something like this, because you know, even our garbage cans, yes, they do get picked over sometimes, but sometimes it's just a windy night and your garbage can gets knocked over, and now your prescription or your paycheck stub is in the neighbor's yard. And you're talking about the hassle. Most of us don't even realize we've been a victim of identity theft until it's already happened.
Right.
Until we try to get that financing on the new car or on the house, and like, oh, your credit's not where it used to be, it's now this. And you're like, what happened? Yeah. And you mentioned your daughter in college. I was a victim of identity theft my sophomore year of college. I went to the financial aid window to get my check and everything for school. Like, you don't qualify this year. I'm like, excuse me? And the hassle, the headache, just the heartache of like, what do you mean? I was banking on getting that financing.
You've worked so hard to get your credit score, and then somebody comes and takes your identity. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is a great way that you can help prevent what has become. This is one of the fastest growing crimes in the entire country when it comes to identity theft, one of the fastest growing crimes. So what are you doing to protect yourself? Because nobody's out there watching out for us. If we're not looking out for ourselves, this is the way to do it though. And it's a way to do it that's gonna fit beautifully. I wanna give you the measurements so that you understand this isn't some of those things can be huge and big. This is only 14 pounds. It's on wheels, which you will love having it on the wheels. And it is gonna be 8.6 inches wide, 16.9 inches high, and about 12.88 to be perfectly specific, 12.88 inches in terms of your length. So just that perfect size for most of us. Don't take your stuff into like one of those depot places or whatever and get it shredded. Why would you do that and have to pay for it when you can own this? Use it as much as you want. The other thing I love about this one that I found with some of the other ones, they get hot and they turn off. Within a couple of minutes, they shut themselves off. This, I find that my shredder, my embassy shredder, I can go and go and go and go.
It keeps up literally with the demand. Like I'm cleaning out my file drawer right now because maybe it's that home office that's gonna be the guest room over the holidays. I wanna make sure all that stuff's gone, but I wanna make sure I don't have to like baby it, because look what happens. Here's 3 different pages with 4 paper clips. I'm putting in about 10 different staples, and the thing is it gonna get jammed? Is it gonna slow down? Nope. It does what it's supposed to do. Paper clips and all.
See how you don't even have to like feed it in perfectly?
Oh no, I don't have time for that.
You are a busy man.
That's just it. And the thing is, sure, you might go find Microcut in the marketplace. You might find a black one in the marketplace, but you're not gonna find the fun colors. You're not gonna get it shipped to you for free. And you were talking about the glamour of it. Sure, we have a lot of glamorous items here at HSN, and we love it when we get customer reviews, but we've gotten so many 5-star reviews on paper shredders because of that instant gratification. Because instead of, tearing it in half or hoping it doesn't happen to me, you walk over to your shredder, it performs like it's supposed to, you see it work, right? You don't have to know the codes or anything like that. It's literally just feeding it and getting satisfaction.
Oh, you gotta hear this, okay? I think there are 951 reviews on this.
Wow.
711 of them are perfect 5 stars.
Wow.
Perfect 5-star. This is just a beautifully designed piece of technology that we all need. And I love that you give us a lubricant sheet. You need those.
Right.
I don't use them that often, frankly.
You don't need it that often.
Yeah.
It just, you know, keeps
Every
those
once
gears
in a while.
going. Maybe you had a really heavy shredding package or day.
Yeah.
You just want to keep those gears. We give you a lubricant sheet. I've stopped it in here because that's what they recommend, so you can let the oils just get in there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Put it in reverse, let it go through again. But we're not just getting the shredder. You get the shredder, a lubricant sheet, and we're giving you these software titles to protect you virtually.
$120 value.
Yeah.
And the whole package is under $100, $99.95, free shipping and handling, 5 flex payments. Get that Paisley because you guys are loving it, all right? And we're our last call now on your Bordeaux as well. Less than a dozen left in the Bordeaux.
Perfect.
Always great to see you,
to
no
see
matter
you.
what time of day.
I know, bright and early today.
Bright and early, I know. How do you look so good at this hour and
I
so
follow you.
chipper? Listen, we've got Aaron Berger. He's pretty chipper too, coming up next with our HP.